Hi everyone, it's Heidi with Healthy Looks Beautiful, and I'm coming to you live today to talk to you guys about sugar addiction. I think I'm going to start a multi-part series on this because I'm getting so many requests for this. People are asking me about it all the time, about being addicted to sugar and how do I get off and how do I kick the habit. And so I think this is going to be the first in a multi-part series talking about the dangers of sugar and then how to kick the habit. And so today I just want to talk to you a little bit about why sugar is so bad for us. First of all, it has absolutely no nutritional value. It has no good fats, it has no good proteins, it has no vitamins, no minerals. It is strictly empty calories. I think there's like 4 calories per every gram of sugar. I'd have to double check that number, but it's something like that. And so it does nothing for our bodies. It does not give us anything good. That sugar in that raw or that unrefined or that processed white types of sugar, that refined sugars, it has no nutritional value for our bodies. And in fact, it actually can cause a lot of problems for our body, especially in our liver. It can really cause our liver a lot of issues in trying to digest it because it is very toxic for it. When it gets too much fructose into your liver, for it to try to digest that product can be very challenging on your liver and can cause fatty buildup in your liver. And so it's really tough on it. And it can be, similar to like an alcoholic who has, liver disease. So it's really tough on our liver. And it can also cause things like diabetes, heart disease, high cholesterol, or insulin resistance. When you get too much of it, then your body builds up a resistance to it. And so there's really a lot of things that it can cause problems in our body. And I think I'll continue to share some additional reasons why sugar is bad for us in some future episodes. But I want to give you a first step that you can take to start to cut the sugar out. This week, one thing you can do is track all the sugar you're eating. Track the time that you eat. What time do you put the sugar in your body? What form is that sugar in? Is it in the form of a cookie or soda or a candy bar? What is it that you're eating? What is the thing? Track how many grams of sugar are in that product. If it's got a label, you can find it pretty easy. If it doesn't, you can Google and probably find the amount of sugar in most anything on the internet. So track the amount of sugar you have, and then track how did you feel before you ate it? Were you happy, sad, stressed? Track your mood before you ate the sugar, and then track your mood after the sugar. How did it make you feel? Keep track of that for a week. And then I'm going to do a second part that's going to tell you what do you do with that after you keep it for a week. But I want you to start there and just start by tracking what it is, where your sugar intake is coming from, when during the day are you having it, because that's going to be a really good indication of why we may be addicted to it in terms of time of day, stressors, those types of things. So for the next week, I want you to track your sugar to get an indication of what's causing that addiction that you're suffering from. And then tune back in, hopefully maybe tomorrow even, I will have some additional information in terms of, again, why sugar is bad for our body. But then the next step, after you've tracked for a week, then what do I do with that? So do your tracking, start with that, and then we will come back and talk about the next step.